Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mario Party 10 years later. We're on the final character board before Bowser and Eternal Star. And it is like my least favorite character in the game. It's Big DK's board. All about that treasure hunt in the jungle. 69. Alright. Looks like we're going second again. And I'm here with the bros. Plus DK. So DK does get to play on his own board, unlike Luigi, who just got the shaft, you know, 10 years into the making again. So, I actually do not mind this board. I like this board. It's probably, for me, about on par with Luigi's... I almost said Luigi's Mansion. That is not the board in this game. But it is on par with Luigi's Engine Room because it has the same kind of function where the star actually moves, which becomes the Mario Party standard in Mario Party 2, and personally the way I prefer it. Even though my favorite board in Mario Party 1 is not, the star doesn't move, it just switches between the star and Bowser, like, even though that's a thing, that's not my favorite setup for that, so I much rather prefer when the star moves around and you have all kinds of different ways to get it, and you can strategize, like if you're super far away 1 second and somebody else gets it, appears right next to you, you know, I really like that. That's probably my preference when it comes to Mario Party. We're gonna get a 1 versus 3 right off the bat after DK plays Slot Machine. We have been seeing so many of these, I'm sounding like a broken record in doing this, or in saying that. I want to give a shout out to everybody who left such amazing comments, particularly on Yoshi's Tropical Island. I want to shout out all of you who were like, "There's fruit on this board!" It really made my world spin a little bit steadier. So, thanks for the hype. Why is a mushroom only worth 6? I don't think I even knew that. I thought it was worth like 10. Okay, if we play Bash and Cash, it's like the stupidest thing in my life. But we're gonna play Coin Block Bash, the minigame we've seen seriously the most out of all this crap. So, yay. Monkey stole my money a bunch last time. So anyway, this time, we're not gonna have these doors to worry about. More of what will work against us. Why'd you punch me? More of what will work against us in this particular board is the happening spaces. Wow, I love how they all went for that coin bag over there, not the other one. So yeah, the happening spaces are what are more likely to screw you over in this case. I guess you could say the same for the last board because of the door function, but this time there's, you know, more of an Indiana Jones function to it, and you go to an entirely different part of the board. There's no way to, like, change what happens, so that's kind of the catch to this particular board of what you have to watch out for. And I do have 2 methods for this right away. So if you go this way, Toad will sometimes appear on this little path right here with the door. But I've done a trick before where I never pay for Thwomp. Oh my god, I still can't remember. I still can't remember their names 10 years later. Anyway, if I never want to pay this guy, I can keep going around and banking money through Koopa, which I might just do for the sake of this. Well, maybe not. I don't know. And you know what I'm realizing is that I said that Chance Time appears... I'm gonna get a red space if I go that way. I'm just gonna go this way, whatever. I'm realizing that wherever Toad appears, after he's been there is when a Chance Time space appears on that spot, and I never even realized that before. I always thought that there were just Chance Time spaces all over the map, and that's where Toad spawned. And it's not true. So I mean, it is true a little bit, but until he's been there, there's no Chance Time space. It's so weird. I never realized that before, and I've been playing this game for like over 20 years. Also, this is the Indiana Jones happening space function of this map where you get chased away from the top and end up at the bottom. The good news is that you can easily pass Koopa right after and get 10 coins. The bad news is you can really miss a lot of stars that way, and it's happened to me so many times. It's so frustrating. It's probably the biggest frustration of this board. You also just saw whoever was down there. Is it Luigi? I don't know if it's Luigi or Mario, but whoever was down at the bottom near where I am, or where I was near start, that green door that I was talking about, you have to have 20 coins to pass through one of those doors. You don't have to pay any money, you just have to own that much money, which is kind of weird. I always thought, what is the purpose of this? Like, oh, you don't get to go this way unless you have 20 coins. Otherwise, you get to suck it. So that's, I guess there is some door functionality to this, but you don't lose any coins with that functionality. You just have to suck it up and not go that way if you don't have enough. So, anyway, Boo's at the top up here. So let's hope I get a high enough roll to not... Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not good. That's really not good, because I'm just kind of a sitting duck in this path. Until my next turn. But, actually, 2 turns from now. Ghost guess. My drink of choice this time is Coke, believe it or not. I like hardly ever have soda, but I just ate dinner. I just had sushi takeout, which, oh my god, it was so good. I was so in the mood for sushi. I'm reading Scott Pilgrim, the Scott Pilgrim series. I love the movie. I absolutely love the movie. I played the game for the first time about a month or so ago. I guess I'm really happy about this. I played the game about a month ago with Odinspec, who owns it. You can't buy it anymore. It's really dumb. I wish you could, but it was released like on Xbox Arcade and PlayStation something back when the movie came out. Again, this was 10 years ago because that was in 2010. Which I didn't even see the movie until like a couple years ago. Like, I don't know how I missed out on this movie. I feel like it was one of those that I thought the trailer looked really stupid, so I was like, I don't want to see that. And then it's like, oh, now it's like one of my favorite movies ever. Cool. But it's also kind of fun because my fiance's Canadian, I'm American, and so there's no Yoshi. Who do we aim for now? I guess DK. But yeah, it's one of those things where like, no. Oh well. It's pretty fun because it's like, hey, it's kind of like us. That's kind of cute. So anyway, I love the movie, played the game. The game is actually really hard. I'm somebody who grew up with Double Dragon, and it was one of the first games I ever beat. I was very young when I beat it. Like, you know, probably like 7 years old when I beat that, and I think that's pretty dang good. I know, there are those of you in the audience that were like, well... Listen, I beat Ghosts and Goblins when I was 3 years old, or when I was in my mother's womb, you know, I know. But, like, seriously, I was like 7 or 8 years old when I beat Double Dragon. I think I had to be 7, though, because I don't even know that we had our N64 yet when I beat that. And we got that like the Christmas I turned 7, or after I turned 7, and my birthday's in October, so... But anyway, now I'm going the wrong way. Poop. I'm really good at that game. That's like one of the games I'm actually really good at. And I grew up with it. I'm familiar with that style of game. It's like a beat 'em up, whatever. If you know River City Ransom, it's like the same thing. I didn't grow up with that game, but I also played that recently. That's super cute. But yeah, it's that same kind of game, but it was so freaking hard. I don't know why it was so difficult. I'd say it's more like River City Ransom than Double Dragon, but, I mean, they're both similar games. Okay, I need a warp block with DK. Seriously. Hammer drop, let's do this. So anyway, I'm getting way off topic, sort of. Or way off track, I should say. But yeah, I love the movie, played the game recently, and I got the comic book, or manga series, I guess you could say. I mean, the guy's Canadian, so I don't know, is that manga still? But yeah, I got the They're like the same, they're not like little comic books though. They're like, full size. They're like the size of a manga. It's like the same style book, so I'm just gonna call it that. So anyway, I got the Scott Pilgrim manga set for Christmas, which includes like 6 graphic novels, and I just finished the 3rd one today. I'm about to start the 4th. I've just been reading them back to back. Solid 1! Cool. That's awesome. I'm glad that I benefited from that so much. But anyway, my point is, this whole conversation stemmed from me saying, I'm drinking Coke. Cool. How did we get this far off? Well, anyway, when I was reading that earlier today, before I finished it, oh my god, it's the most exciting game in the entire world, Ground Pound. I was really hoping we'd see this. Anyway, when I read it earlier today, they go to a sushi place. And they, like, basically ordered exactly what I order, and it looked so good, even in a graphic novel, that I was like, oh my god, I have to get sushi later. And I went grocery shopping for the first time in, like, over 2 weeks, and I've had, like, no food in my house and been, like, scrounging, like a scavenger, because that's a really cool thing to do as an adult. So, yeah, I didn't even have peanut butter. Like, I couldn't even make peanut butter and jelly. My bread's, like, old. I'm, like, living off pizza that I got, like, I mean, I got the pizza yesterday, that's not too bad, but I had also gotten a pizza like 4 days ago, so I've been living this pizza life, which I'm not complaining. I love pizza, it's my favorite food, but, yeah, it was a unique lifestyle for a few days, and I was like, you know, I really need to go out and, like, get cereal and crap. I'm gonna steal from DK. So anyway, I went out to the grocery store finally today. But you know when you go to the grocery store and you're like, you buy all this food that you're gonna make or have for the week. See, I don't have 20 coins, so I can't go see Bowser. What a shame. Bowser is the most tame in this board, though. He really is the most tame. Like, he takes like 10 coins from you. It's like, oh, whoa, oh no. So if Toad appears on his path, it's really no big deal. Anyway, so you know when you go to the grocery store, though, and you buy all this food for the week, and then, like, it's like a task that you don't want to do, and then you did it, so you're so proud of yourself. You're like, well, crap, I'm not making any of this stuff right now. I'm gonna get something from, I'm gonna get some takeout, or some fast food, or pick up some McDonald's on the way home. Okay, I am not going the right way because I had to go this other way. I didn't have enough coins to pay Womp or Thwomp or whoever. Wompity Womp. Wompity Thwomp. So yeah, I was like, I'm totally getting sushi takeout. And sushi's one of those foods. I get sushi and fried rice. I get Philadelphia roll. Sorry, I can't speak. Philly roll. Not saying the whole word again. And fried rice, because the sushi restaurant I go to has the most amazing fried rice in the entire world. I'm serious. I've eaten sushi around the world. No. And I've eaten fried rice around the world. No fried rice is as good as theirs. I don't know what it is. They put, like, crack in it or something. Like, I have no idea why it's so good. But seriously, nothing compares. Nothing is as good as their fried rice. But anyway, so I went and I got sushi takeout. And Japanese food, for some reason, especially like sushi, it just makes me, like, Coke tastes so good with it. Like, I know my grandma always said, like, she had to have a Coke with, like, Italian food. Like, it tasted so good. And it's like, some foods just make you crave, like, a certain type of beverage. And I'm not somebody who drinks soda, like, ever. I'm not even supposed to have soda. I'll drink it I allow myself to have it. Like, I drink it on special occasion, and I drink it, at, like, birthdays or something. I never have, like, a big amount of it. It's not like some people drink, like, 5 sodas a day, or they buy, like, a case of Cokes a week, and they'll drink all of them with it. Like, no. I'll have, like, a glass. Like, a 6-ounce glass of Coke. Like, that's it. So, anyway, just that kind of food makes you want a Coke. Also, DK getting a 2nd star. I'm not okay with this. I tend to... Oh, yes, I am okay with it. Alright, thanks, DK. I tend to be okay with, I tend to crave Coke with, like, Mexican food, too. Like, it just goes so well with, like, the beans and the red sauce. Like, aw. I know, I'm making everybody probably like hungry and like, wow, now I want a Coke. Sometimes you just really crave a Coke, you guys. I have a funny story too. So one time I was with Odie and we're like, I don't know what, we said something at the same time because we were both like 7 years old. We were like, Jinx, you know. And I think technically he said Jinx first, but then I was like, oh, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. And like, just me saying that like set off this thing in my brain that was like, I really want a Coke now. So later that day, we went to McDonald's. It was like in the middle of summer, so like an ice cold drink sounded so good, and I was like, okay, I'm getting a Coke. I'm so excited. I pull up to McDonald's, you guys. McDonald's. Okay, this is McDonald's. This is not like some tiny little rinky-dink restaurant. This is McDonald's. And I'm like, hi, can I get a large Coke? And the lady at the drive-thru said, oh, she said, oh, sorry, we're out of Coke. And I was like, I'm sorry? Like, I just couldn't, like, I was like, how do you run out of Coke? Like, this is what's going through my head. I'm like, you're out of Coke? Who runs out of Coke? Like, how does McDonald's run out of Coca-Cola? Like, how does that happen? And crap, I don't have enough money for this. So I'm like, I just said, like, I was like baffled. So my response was literally, I'm sorry? Like, I couldn't believe it. And she comes back like a second later and is like, oh no, we have Coke again. I'm like, okay. I didn't even know if she said again. It's like, oh no, we have Coke now. And so I kept joking with my friends that they probably actually were out of Coke. And this chick at the window, I just intimidated her so much with my, I'm sorry, that she like had this personal Coke in the fridge that she was, you know, looking forward to when she got off of her shift or something. And, you know, she had to give it to me. That was the joke that we came up with because it was so random. Like, I had to keep from laughing in the car. Odie was laughing in the car over, we're out of Coke. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, we have Coke again. Like, what? How does this work? DK is also on the hardest limbo dance course right now. This is the hardest one. But, of course, he did it flawlessly. Look at him. Look at him go. Leave it to a monkey. So yeah, that's my Coke story from McDonald's. So anyway, bottom line, my drink of choice is Coke, and I've talked about it for like 15 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, back to 4-player minigames. I don't know that there are any minigames we haven't seen at this point, other than one. There might be a couple 1-player, but like, as far as all the other minigames go, I think we've seen them all. I know for a fact we've seen all the 2 versus 2 and 1 versus 3. Especially 2 versus 2, because there's only 5, and we saw like all 5 in the first board. 1 versus 3, we've gotten so much. We've seen all of those multiple times. 4-player, I think the last one we needed to see was Hot Rope Jump, and we saw that last time, so, you know, I think we're doing okay for minigames. I think we've seen them all. The only one that we could be mistaken on is 4-player, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of the 1-player that we haven't seen. And I'm kind of thinking, like, is there one we haven't seen? I think we've maybe seen them all, literally. Other than, like, the bonus 1-player minigame that you can only play in the minigame house, but, like, that doesn't count because that can't show up on boards. I feel like you should be able to, like, buy it or something to play on boards. Like, I don't know why that wasn't implemented. Like, oh, hey, why don't we add this as a game that you unlock later? Yeah, Luigi has the most. I'm stealing from him. So, oh my god, why does this game not want to give me anything? I am not doing so hot, you guys. Kong. Yeah. Steal from your bro. Or the monkey. You're probably gonna steal from the monkey. Oh look, he didn't steal stars! He had enough, but he didn't steal stars. And he did steal from his bro! Wow. Check out Luigi just being his own boss. Being his own unique kind of man. He's gonna try and get to Toad. in a one turn. One turn! Yep, he's really going for it. And I'm looking at the list now. I think we've seen literally everything. I think we have seen all the minigames. I'm waiting for the minigame to pop up that proves me wrong, but I really think we've seen them all. Oh my gosh. So here's Whack-A-Plan again. So he's gonna get a butt ton of coins for the game start, which I am just like over keeping track of because I usually don't have to. So I have kind of a fun little tidbit I wanted to share. Some of you may have been at my stream earlier of the day I'm recording this. I'm recording this on Tuesday, February 11th. 211. Shout out to Odie. Anyway, but I'm recording this on a Tuesday, and I stream on Tuesdays at noon. Noon Eastern time. And every month I do a Patreon challenge. For those of you who are not familiar with Patreon, it's basically like a subscription service just to support content creators and artists and different people who without support would not be able to do what they do. So that's essentially what it is. And so every month I have a Patreon challenge stream where I do a patron's idea, or I play a game that's like with a challenge mode or something. So I shout out to Scottman895 who came up with the challenge of the Peach voice challenge. For those of you who have been around for Paper Mario, my original Let's Play Paper Mario, which started at the end of 2010. That was like one of my first Let's Plays. That was in the first year of Let's Playing. Didn't finish up, obviously, until 2011, because it's a long game. It's an RPG. But yeah, to those of you who were there or have watched that Let's Play, I made a specific voice for Peach that was very over the top and ridiculous, and so every time Peach won a minigame, I had to do her voice, which escalated into doing other voices just for the heck of it. So it was really fun. It was so much fun. My throat was like, give me a break by the end of it. So I took quite a lengthy break between streaming and recording today. So I took like 5 hours in between, you know, which I had, again, to go to the grocery store and get all this lore done, but run a bunch of errands. So it was nice. I got to get out and like rest my voice, and now I'm here recording. But if you're interested in seeing that particular stream, I archive all my streams on YouTube, so it will be on my YouTube channel. You can just look up, like, I played Mario Party 4. I was supposed to play a GameCube Mario Party, and I felt like it had been forever since I played Mario Party 4. So I was like, I'm gonna pick that one, because we saw a lot of the other Mario Parties more recently, especially like 6. Like, we've seen a lot of 6 on my channel in the past, like, few months. Or on my Twitch, even. So anyway, I was like, yeah, let's play some Mario Party 4. So if you look up Mario Party 4 Peach Voice Challenge or anything like that, you're going to find it. Or just go to my YouTube channel, and there's a playlist of Twitch Streams 2020, and it's probably pretty early on in there. So anyway, but that was the stream I did earlier today, and I ended up talking about this game and speedrunning this game because I would really like to get back into speedrunning Minigame Island, which we're going to see at the end of this project. It's like the second to last video we're going to see of this project, but I would really like to speedrun Minigame Island, and I've practiced a couple times. I think I maybe talked about this in another episode of this anyway, but I've talked about how I want to do this, and I tried before, but I'm so bad at Handcar Havoc that I just, like, I can't get the record that I know I'm capable of because of that one game. So anyway, Slim was there. Big Slim Kirby was there, who has also speedrun Minigame Island, because obviously he's another huge Mario Party enthusiast and known for his Mario Party playthroughs, kind of like I am, and, you know, he started before me, so he's been doing this even longer, you know, for YouTube and stuff, but... So anyway, he told me that he may have discovered something, and I think this is really interesting, and so... Oh, sweet. Too bad I just changed places with somebody, so I'm nowhere near that, but whatever. But yeah, he said that he was playing Handcar Havoc recently, and he fell off. He failed like 2 times in a row, which he never does. He's never had that issue. So I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I haven't failed that game in probably like 20 years. Like, it doesn't give me any kind of problem whatsoever. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. So, he said, he was like, yeah, but I thought it was really odd. I didn't really do anything different. So I switched my controller and it fixed it. Like, the joystick must have been, like, more worn out or sensitive or something. Oh my god, speak of the devil. Anyway, so, bottom line, I'm using a different controller today, which is so weird. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not using my Atomic Purple, which is, like, the only controller I've ever used for, like, over 20 years. So... oh, no. Okay, well, I don't know that I did what I was supposed to do anyway, because I basically just button mashed and didn't even use the joystick. Well, so much for that. Anyway, I'm gonna try this on my own later and see, because, he said he switched his controller. It's like the game heard me. This is so creepy. And it fixed it. He didn't have that problem again. So I was like, it could be that my Atomic Purple controller that I have used non-stop since I was like 7, it's just like, yo, you need to take it easy. It's been like 22 years of non-stop crazy. So I'm seriously gonna go into Minigame House and practice after this though and see if it makes a difference or if it truly is just me, which according to what you just saw, it truly is just me. And so I'm using my red controller, which is probably the second most used. I should really try it with like my boring gray N64 controller that I have, because that's the one that gets like the least amount of love, because, come on, it's the boring gray controller. Nobody wants to play with that. So I should try it with that and see if that makes a difference, because it would probably have the tightest joystick of them all. Because I have the Atomic Purple, I have a red controller, I have a green controller, and then we have the gray controller that came with the N64 technically came with the gray one and the Atomic Purple. That was the set that we got as kids, but the red and green were purchased separately because we got the N64 for Christmas. There were four of us, kids in my family, and so my parents having 4 kids, they got 4 controllers and they got us Christmas colors for the other controllers because it was for Christmas. So that's why we have red and green as well, which is kind of fun. Remember when I like dominated this last time because I took like one blow to Mario and that was it? It was the end. That was so hype. That was so hype. Oh, I just hit DK, sorry. I don't know, am I sorry? Probably not. Probably not. Oh my gosh, no! No! He like fell on the line and still won. Well, so much for that. Anyway, I am gonna do some testing though with the whole controller idea and see if it works on Handcar Havoc, and if it doesn't, then it's clearly just like I am doing something really weird. And I need to practice at it. There's seriously been like one time in the past 5 years that I did not fall off. And there goes Siri! There she goes! She's talking again. What? Why are you telling me what time it is? Okay, well, Siri just felt like she needed to tell me that it was 7:34 p.m. in case you guys were wondering what time I'm filming this. I am filming this at 7:34 p.m. Thank you, Siri. Thank you for just, you know, revealing all kinds of private details. It could have been weirder, though. It could have been like, oh, it's 4:23 a.m. and you guys would have been like, huh. Or I don't know. You probably would have been like, hey, that's what I do, too. Because, you know, most gamers, I feel like we all stay up late, whatever. We're all night owls. We like to stay up and game. Ew, not if we're playing this crap, though. Okay, Luigi, you have like a butt ton of money, don't you? Give me that money, Luigi! What the heck? Who even got it? I heard it. Who got that, too? Is he just getting his money back? I can't... Okay, you guys just hit him. I need the coins. Hit him! You would hit me! Okay, I got that one. Oh, I should have gotten that one. It, like, went right through me! That made no sense! Come on. Man, I wish I would have gotten that last one, too. Alright, cool. I think the star's on the Bowser path, isn't it? I think it is. It is! And I'm getting a fast block, because this game is like, you're going too slow. Okay, so now that guy's out of my way. Ooh, however, this guy's not. I'm gonna lose some coins to Bowser, so I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk the happening space, because I'm not even on the path yet. It's really just the next turn I have to worry about. Or the next 2 turns, depending on how low I roll. Depending on how I roll. So, pretty cool. Pretty sweet. God, another 1 versus 3? This is like all we see. We just saw this with Mario! Literally the same exact scenario as 2 turns ago. This just happened. We had Tightrope Treachery, Bash and Cash, Tightrope Treachery. Are we gonna get Bash and Cash with Luigi again next time? Because I'm telling you guys, I'm getting sick of these 1 versus 3 minigames. I'm not getting sick of them, actually. I am... Thank you! I am sick of them. I'm very sick of these minigames! Oh my god. Would it hurt to play a 4-player? Oh, look at him with his 64 coins, though. Isn't that cute? Like, would it hurt? Who would it hurt? Oh, look at him getting plus 10, though. Not even fair. I don't understand why he went the long way, but okay. Well, there goes my hope for Toad. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. My hope for Toad in a one-shot kind of path, but I guess we're gonna have to circle around and hope that Luigi doesn't roll a perfect 10 and then... Why would you pay? Why? Why would you pay money? I mean, I'm okay with you paying money because it means you can't steal a star and I really don't want you to have 3 stars. But it doesn't matter because you went a stupid direction. I think that no matter what he would have gotten that, maybe. Maybe. I'm not really sure. But... yeah, paying 10 coins to literally not even go the right way. So we're kind of all in the same boat. We're all like in the same area. Coin block blitz! The most exciting of all the 4-player minigames. I should stop complaining, but I just really cannot believe how much we've gotten certain minigames. And the math is off with this one. You can count the coins that you get that come out of the block. What the heck was DK doing there? Was he hitting the block like every once in a while? That's weird. But yeah, you can literally hit the coins and count them and you will not have as many as it says. Like, I got 14. Like, it's decent, but that's not as many coins as I saw. Like, I know I've counted this before and been like, yeah, that's not accurate, but, you know, thanks, game. Thanks for not only misrepresenting, but misrepresenting in a game where it's very easy to tell how many coins are coming out of a box. That totally makes sense. It's really dumb. And I don't get it. And I need to start banking money. Honestly, 69, the dirty number. It might be worth it, honestly, to go, just around this little this little path if I can, just to bank a few more coins from Koopa. And we're gonna play my favorite game! Okay, good. This means I am not gonna lose anything here. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like that's a little high. This is actually, for as boring as it is, it's one of the, oh god, no, more difficult faces. I think I don't know if I messed it up. I did. Whoa! I messed it up by a point. Thanks, guys. Thanks for also winning, so we all get to suffer. Oh, never mind. Just Luigi. Okay, good. I'm glad that it does that, and it's not like, hey, you all won? That means you all lose! Like, I'm glad that it's just like, what? Everybody won? Alright, well then I'm taking your money. Like, okay, that seems like a Bowser thing to do. Is that fair? Probably not, but it does seem like a Bowser thing to do. Type maze. Let's see if I can predict it this time, considering it's been more difficult patterns as of the past couple times we've played this. Okay, I'm the third one, for sure. No! You did it wrong! I know I'm the third one. Yeah, it's just like some patterns are harder to detect than others. But 9 times out of 10, I can get this. Literally. 9 times out of 10. DK just banging his fist on the ground. Like, oh, my life sucks. It's like, are you serious? You're gonna throw that big of a tantrum? I mean, I guess I did fall over. My leg twitched, so I'm not really one to talk. Alright, we're down to the last 5 turns. We've seen Toad a couple times, but haven't had the money to pay him for his goods. What? Predicting Luigi? Come on. We haven't had the money to pay him for his goods, so we've seen no lore. I'm sure that the lore is something along the lines of, oh my god, what could be in the jungle treasure? It's such a big mystery. I talked about this recently because I just streamed this not that long ago for Friday Night Mario Party, but like I streamed this not even 2 weeks ago, and I feel like jungles could be so much better represented in games. Like, a lot of the time, they're just, like, green slabs with dirt. And I'm like, okay, look, I've never been to the jungle, but I know there are a lot of really cool plants, a lot of really colorful flowers, and a lot of really, like, interesting animals. So to just be depicted as, like, a bunch of green. Well, yeah, there is a bunch of green, but there's no variation. There's no, like, there's nothing else. Like, there should be other things. Like, that's just, come on. The jungle has to have a little bit of variety. But, I don't know. I feel the way that they're designed is always, like, stereotypical. Not, like, not all that interesting. And it's like, you know, you can still be creative. Like, when you... If you were to design something in the ocean, it wouldn't just be like, oh, it's all blue. Like, yes, the ocean is blue, but not all the creatures in it are blue, and not all the plants and different, you know, different things growing in it are blue either. Like, the coral reefs, no, they're, like, so colorful and beautiful. It's like, hello, you know, the jungle's the same way. So, I get really irritated by how bland it often is represented, because I'm such an animal lover and I love nature like that. Any kind of nature that is where animals live is like amazing and so interesting to me, and I'm like, what the heck? It's not just green. Like, can't we do a better job of this? I mean, they got the bananas. Come on. Give us a little something. And I want you all to know that that method right there was the go straight method, and it worked in my favor again. Okay, I'm over 100. I'm gonna actually go this way, just so I can try and bank some coins while Koopa's giving away 20 for every time you pass him, because then, you know, if I don't lose anything, leading up to that, leading up to my next turn or the next time I pass Koopa, I will have the coin record, I think. I think 131 will be the new coin record. Oh my god, no. The computers rig this, I swear. They always get the coins, and I never get crap. Give me this bag. Oh, I got it. Okay, yes. Finally. I tried a little harder, and it worked a little better. God, so many hammers, dude. Did I get that? No. I got that one. Okay, yes. Piece of jump where the shadow is. Ah! I'm dominating. I know I'm going crazy over here. Oh, crap. Jumping where the shadows are. Okay, I got at least, like, 10. I got over 10. 16! Oh, yeah. Okay, so now, if I pass by Koopa, I'll be really raking in dough. So, we're gonna try and go for bonuses, because I think that's more likely at this point than actually buying the star. Because they're all pretty evenly distributed. Like, say Mario gets this... Well, okay, maybe now I don't know if I want Mario to get it, but, you know... They're gonna have, like... Shoot, someone needs to get there before Mario. I don't want anybody to have 3 stars. If they all have 2 stars, like, I have a decent chance for the... Oh, no. Really? I have a decent chance for the minigame star. And I think I'm winning for the happening star. I think. At least, I think... If I'm not winning, I should be tied with somebody else unless I really missed something. So they're going to waste all their money stealing back and forth from each other. So yeah, then if I get the coin star, I could do a 3-star sweep, which will be my big victory, unless one of these guys gets 4 stars, which he's not going to, obviously. Because he didn't have enough money. And DK's probably gonna steal a star, I would imagine. Please be a smart monkey. Steal a star. Do it for Daddy. Oh! You did it for Daddy! Okay, good. Now, nobody has 3 stars again. So that was kind of fun. They just, like, took turns shuffling around who gets the star. That was an easy 150 coins just spent. Boo is making mad money. Mad money being a thief. Okay. So here's what Bowser does. Bowser gives you this really cute golden Bowser statue that honestly, I think it'd be really cute. I would take it. If he was like, it's gonna cost you 10 coins, I'd be like, alright, I'll take it. I will display it in my house. Because it's a cutie. And you know what? So are you, Bowser. So are you. So that's what I would do. But anyway, it's very generous. It doesn't take much from you. I think the reason is because this is presumably an easy level board. And I don't really think that that means a ton for navigation. Like, some of the boards that it says are harder level are not any more difficult to navigate than this one. The most difficult to navigate is Eternal Star because the paths change so much of where you're going, and you have to keep track on your own. It's like, okay, that's difficult to navigate maybe. Or more difficult than the rest. But this board, like, no. And other boards that are ranked 2, like Peach's Birthday Cake, you know, Yoshi, like, none of those are hard to navigate. Even Luigi isn't hard to navigate, you just have to watch the doors. So, like, anyway, but I feel like because it's an easy rank, it means that, like, the events that happen are a little bit nicer to you. Like, for example, Bowser only taking 10 coins, and those little doors that block certain paths, you don't have to pay any money to go through them. You just have to have a set number of coins in order to access that path. Okay, Mario's actually doing us a favor here. Maybe not for the happening star, because now I'm getting a little worried about this. I don't know who's landed on what. But he's going to set off this happening space, which is going to cause him and DK to both miss the star. He and DK to both miss the star. Sorry, my grammar was all wrong there, and that bothers me. Anyway, So that's kind of a relief. No one's gonna... I mean, come on, just roll a little higher, please, so we can pass Koopa. It's like the game wants me to lose. I have one more turn. Come on. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad that DK wasn't able to get a 3rd star there. Mario wouldn't really have cared so much unless he got a bonus star. But seriously, I've been doing this path for like a year. Like, I just want to pass by Koopa. Like, I don't need to roll a 2. I need to roll upwards of 2 so that I can ensure my victory. Oh my god, we don't need to see this again. It's a freaking monkey this time. Get off! I'm tired of this. Mario, don't face me! Do something to help for a change. Come on. Will you stop rowing your boat into me? Oh my god. I'm like not hitting him at all. I hit him once. Okay. Truth be told, DK would probably be the best at this. Oh! Come on. No. You are going down. I refuse. Oh my god, no. Come on. Monkeys. Oh no! That's rigged. It looked like he fell off like 3 times and he didn't. Okay, I am mad about it. I'm mad about it. I'm mad. You mad, bro? I am mad. No. No, this puts me even further away. Come on. Now I need to roll a 7. A 4. Thanks for screwing me over, you little... Oh my god. Guys, all I've been trying to do is pass by Koopa. Like, I had no other... my hopes and dreams were not any bigger than passing Koopa. And the game's like, oh, let's give you a 1. Let's make you trade places and get a... Like, come on. Come on. This game hates me sometimes. Like, I don't understand. Like, yes, I get that there's luck in, like, dumb games. But, like, that? What the heck? It's like the game just knew that I was trying to go for the coin start. It's like, well, actually, we want this computer player to get it that doesn't have a life or a soul, and it's gonna already dead because it sucks. Like, come on. Watch, now I'm probably gonna give all my money to somebody else. Okay, good. That's my Koopa money. You owe me. You made me miss him. You gotta pay me my Koopa money. Thank you, game. I guess I complained loud enough that the game was like, oh crap, we really pissed her off. I guess we should give her the 20. God. Dumb. So dumb. Come on, give us something good. Alright, this isn't bad. This isn't the best, but I will take this over a lot of other things. So. Okay, we gotta be ready to dominate. Dominatrix. Dominatrix. Okay. Yes. Woo! Okay. Good. Okay, so I could go from dead last to super first in a matter of a time. Okay, so basically, if anybody gets a bonus star, it can only be Mario, because otherwise I'm screwed. Okay, here we go. Game. What? Oh, no! Are you serious? By how much? That's not... I won a ton of games. I won so many games. Coins? Okay. It doesn't even matter, because now I'm gonna freaking lose. Oh my god, DK! You stole this from me. What the heck minigame? If it comes down to like 5 coins, it was that freaking tightrope treachery and I'm gonna kill somebody. Even at 15 coins. Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Screw you, DK. Screw you. No. Where the heck did these coins come from? Oh my god. Here's the big mystery. Look, we didn't even, like, get a star. We didn't even buy a star once. Oh my god. It's a big bunch of stone golden bananas that DK can have a seizure over now. And meanwhile, Mario actually is Indiana Jones. Check that out. I am so mad about this. Cool seizure, dude. Cool seizure. Why don't you go chug a butt? Ugh. Okay. What happened? Games. What the heck? 54? What the heck? How did I lose so badly? I was thinking, I was like, look at this. Mario was only... Mario would... Oh my god. This is even more frustrating because look, if DK would have lost Tightrope Treachery, he would have been 15 coins under his amount now, which would have been, what, 96? And Mario would have had 99, so he would have won, so he would have gotten the bonus star, and then I would have had to, everybody would have had 2 stars, I would have had the most coins, and I would have won. This is such BS. Such BS. I thought I did really well in minigames. And, not only that, it didn't even matter. It wouldn't even have had to have been me. It could have been Mario. Oh my god, this game. See? Okay, I can't. I'm so over this board. I'm so over DK. I hope he's not invited back. I haven't looked to see. I really hope he's not invited back. Oh my god. I'm so mad about it. 13,000. Well, I am pissed off, you guys. Okay, well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode of freaking Mario Party 10 years later where DK wins this board by literally stupidity. He should have fallen off that rope, like, a million times. Like, it showed his butt go off the rope 3 times. I say he should have fallen off, but whatever. This game can suck a nut. So, until next time, guys, I love you all. Hope you've enjoyed. This has been MadameWario saying peace out.